Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News. I'm Shamela Pula and here's what we have in the bulletin. PNP claims parish funds politically targeted. Government moves towards social media regulation. And later in sports, Jamaica moving to improve on its 2 medals so far on day 5 of the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, Scotland. Thank you for joining us. Here are the details. The People's National Party is accusing the Holness administration of politicizing how monies are allocated in parishes where the municipal corporations are controlled by the PNP. Addressing a press conference today, party officials have particularly taken issue with Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie and Works Minister Robert Morgan.
It is the Minister of Road and Works' responsibility to ensure that your major roads, bridges, and gullies are taken care of. It is the Minister of Local Government's responsibility to ensure that adequate resources is made available so that the MPs, PNP, or JLP, the councillors, whether PNP or JLP, can adequately respond to your needs in the community. To politicize it and to make it seem as if only councils that are represented by representatives from the PNP have been underserved. I'm from St. James. I represent a constituency in South St. James. And if I'm to tell the constituents that the mayor of St. James, Montego Bay, has enough resources to fix the roads and is not doing it, I wonder if the minister would agree with that.
Opposition spokesman and local government Natalie Nita Garvey gave a breakdown of the allocation provided by the local government ministry. She argues that it is inadequate to address the needs of the council.
Monthly allocations available to the municipal corporations do not support the minister's claim of over $600 million monthly. The average monthly subvention paid over to all municipal corporations is about $473 million, with KSAMC being the highest at about $85 million and Hanover the lowest at about $13 million. The figures presented to the Jamaican people have been inflated, combining funding streams that are either restricted or simply unavailable for routine road maintenance. This is not merely an accounting issue. This is political propaganda.
The government is moving closer to regulating social media use among minors, following a national study which found overwhelming public support for stronger safeguards to protect children online. But while Jamaicans are backing government action, they also want parents, schools, and social media companies to share the responsibility. Details in this report.
A national survey commissioned by the Ministry of Health and Wellness has found that 9 out of every 10 Jamaicans support government regulation of social media use by minors, with more than 83% also agreeing the country needs a clear policy framework. The study, which surveyed 1,027 adults across 42 enumeration districts, recommends that Cabinet immediately begin drafting legislation governing minors' use of social media. However, it cautions that the policy should be built on shared responsibility rather than government action alone. Parents, schools, child protection agencies, and social media platforms are all expected to play key roles. Among the strongest areas of public support are the removal of harmful online content, penalties for platforms that fail to act, school-based digital literacy programs, and parent education initiatives. The report also recommends introducing any new measures in phases, beginning with public education before enforcement, while warning that privacy safeguards must be built into any age verification system. Researchers say the government should focus first on measures Jamaica can enforce locally while working through CARICOM to encourage greater accountability from global social media companies. Aaliyah Bryant, TVJ News.
To the story now of bad roads in a Portmore community that residents argue are threats to safety and inconvenience to commuters. Krista Campbell reports.
It's a hop, skip and jump for motorists along streets in Waterford, Portmore, St. Catherine. Potholes deteriorating so badly over the past 4 to 5 years, according to residents. They're burning potholes in their pockets. One taxi operator says instead of servicing front-end parts 3 times a year, he now goes to the mechanic every month.
There are many instances where we have seen motor vehicle accidents due to the cause of these potholes, especially in the vicinity of the fire station and the high school. Tires, very often people have chopped tires, very often. Just this morning in around, it was about 5:30 a.m. I had to assist a female who she hit a pothole in the very same vicinity of the fire station.
Because you have to swing and a swing, you understand? Look at someone ride a bicycle and they have to fear because when they come, carry a swing on him and all them things, they're not safe, it won't deal it.
It's very difficult because sometimes the bus them don't want to come down here, and then the taxi too. When you take the taxi, sometimes the taxi them double them fare, because especially up at the top where the fire station and the police station is on the health center, where you know the seniors them have to traverse the road. They say it's very bad.
For his part, Councillor for the Waterford Division, Dr. Finley Douglas, says he has been making representation to have the roads fixed, but...
And all I can be told is that the paperworks were done for the road to be fixed, and that has been over 2 years or 3 years now. Each time I'm asking that. So I'm asking the question now to central government, what is it with Waterford why the people of this community who are property taxpayers can't get their road fixed?
As the roads worsen, residents have resolved to trying to help themselves from time to time.
What you see there are waste materials from when people refurbish their house top. So those are tar and stones, and residents from time to time take it up on their hand thinking that they are assisting in having a better road condition, but what is really happening there is some form of dumping.
Really, sometimes people have to come and throw mall in night, and say as rainfall, it wash out. You understand? So we need the attention of the authority now to come and fix it.
I can tell you that about 4 years ago was the last time this road was worked on. But normally, annually, we would have had a little repair done on this road. I can say to you that this road has outlived its patchful life. The road itself needs to be rehabilitated. The drainage system along this corridor is also in a terrible, terrible state.
Krista Campbell, TVJ News.